Hi, Professor Drugas. This is Michelle Anderson again, and this time we're going to be talking about The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort. Wow, this guy is, very egocentric. The manner in which he carried himself in the interview speaks volumes. You can tell, very charismatic, very sure of himself, and talks very, very quickly, almost to the point where you don't know what you're agreeing to, but he's talking. I can see how he could easily lure investors and get people excited about things that they didn't think quite thoroughly through. I just think it's just unfortunate that a movie is so successful based on such a negative thing. And so I do think that he has been portrayed as being kind of I don't want to say a hero, but has become infamous and like Bonnie and Clyde. Certainly it's crazy that he's actually making money now as a motivational speaker and actually talking about ethics. I think that's very, very strange. I think he and Bernie Madoff could easily fit in the same cell together. I'd like to see who eats each other alive first. I know that he was indicted for the securities fraud and forced to pay restitution to these people after serving only 22 months in prison for this scam that he pulled off. However, it doesn't seem fair. 22 months in prison, he has no moral compass. He went against everybody that trusted him, doing the same bad things, mind you. They deserve to be in prison as well. However, I think he got off a little easy, and they did force him to pay restitution. However, he hasn't paid back quite the restitution that me as one of them, don't think he should have been paying a lot more. And I do think the government has a problem here because they need to really make people pay. It's okay to forgive and have people move forward, but you don't forget, and you also don't let it ride. You need to make an example of people, I think, so they don't do it again, like your Bernie Madoffs, like this guy, this Jordan Belfort. He seems to be doing okay. Like I said, he's doing these motivational speeches. He's supposedly giving back. I think what it was said is he's supposed to be paying restitution of 50%, but I believe 50% of his income toward restitution for all the people he defrauded up to 2009, but then he made a deal with the government where he has to pay like $10,000 a month for the rest of his life, which, let's face it, is not a lot of money. So he's taking money from some of these elderly people that had to work 5 years longer, or work 5 years to recoup some of the money so they could retire on, to fund somebody like him. And he said it's wrong. He said he's sorry that he wasn't able to get people to make money when his substance is a total scam. I think it's crazy. That one man put in $250,000, of which he's received $8 so far. On top of this, he's doing business in Australia and likely hiding assets and royalties from speaking engagements in Australia. Got really upset at the 60 Minutes interviewer and walked off the set and was, I think he actually believes it himself. Crazily enough, that he believes it himself, that he is somehow an okay guy and, doesn't deserve this problem. He seems to be doing okay. He's living in California, in Manhattan Beach, has a fiancée named Anne at the time of this interview. He seems to be doing okay. I don't think he should be doing okay. I think he should be doing less than okay and helping push money back into people's pockets that he took the money from. And I'm sure it was sensationalized in the film. I haven't seen the film. I'm looking forward to actually renting it now that I know a little bit more about this guy. One thing I wanted to look up, and I did look it up because I was just saying, like, what's this guy's background before he got into this? What kind of parents did he come from? I just wanted to know. So apparently he was raised in New York, and he has, oddly enough, 2 accountants as parents. So I found that kind of interesting since I'm an accountant myself and pretty straight-laced. And he had some he was going to go on to dentistry school, and then The professor kind of said, that's another little tidbit, professor said, hey, if there's no money in it, the golden age of dentistry is gone, there's no money in it anymore, and he like, after the first day, he got out of dentistry school and ended up getting a biology degree, and then went on to make his own, like, meat processing kind of business, which actually, he said, did really well, but actually it went bankrupt after 5 years. So, clearly this guy, in it to make money. The guy, one of his securities officers in the film said, this guy's just all about the money. He's just all about the mighty dollar. He really doesn't seem to have a moral compass at all. I don't think anyone should trust this guy. Not a sister, not a brother, not a parent. I just don't think, I wouldn't want to be in a cell with him. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy. Anyway, so that was just my initial thoughts on it. I thought the 60 Minutes interview was fascinating. And I'm disheartened that the U.S. government can't crack down on people like this a little harder and make them pay. They shouldn't be living he's clearly living I consider it a rich lifestyle. I think he should be allowed to live a very middle-class lifestyle. And clearly he's getting around it. So I think that's all I really have to report on this. The only other fun fact I found was that he shared a jail cell for the 22 months with Tommy Chong, Tommy Chong is one of the guys that has Cheech and Chong. He's Cheech or Chong of Cheech and Chong, and he encouraged him to actually write the book that eventually got made into the movie. So I thought that was kind of just a weird piece of information. Okay, thank you.